My first experience with Kakimori was when I was in Japan, and there was a cute boutique shop offering to customize notebooks. And I went in there and customized my own notebook, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And then next door, there was Kakimori's custom ink, I believe, store, but I did not do custom inks. Now, I'm not sure if it's still there or if it moved because this was several years ago. But Kakimori, it was really fun to design my own notebook. They had so many papers and all like sorts of like closures for the notebooks and covers. And so that was really fun. But I haven't really tried out the inks, so I can't really, have an opinion on that. But the brand overall, it's just really minimalist and very functional and very elegant. So when I saw this fountain pen, and this is called Frost Fountain Pen that they came out with, I had the hardest time deciding between which colors to get. I saw it first on Job's journal. He had the amber one. The more I looked at the green one, I just really fell in love with it. But before I purchased it, I checked my own collection, and I checked to see if I have green fountain pens, because if I had green fountain pens, then I don't need to get anything similar. So I'm surprised to say that I don't have a lot of green fountain pens. The only one I have is the Kaweco Olive, but that's the plastic body one. I think that one is a special edition from a few years ago. And then I think that might be it. So I decided I really like this, and I found a good price for it. And I purchased these from Blisket as they had the best price. And then I also saw they had the Kakimori mini holder, and that one is in the color, it says here, forest. So I got that to go with my brass nib, and I thought it was really cute. So I'm going to be doing an ink up. I'm going to choose the ink best for it, and I'm going to do a writing test. And yeah, so let's open this first. This is the mini holder. Packaging is very intuitive. I love it. And this is, I can't remember exactly, but it's made out of wood. And it looks like the color is dyed or painted or dyed. Yeah, probably dyed within the wood. Yeah, it's really small. It is a mini. They're not kidding. And I think it actually would fit into my pencil or pen cases much better than my other one, which is a non-branded, non-Kakimori branded holder. So here is my brass nib, and it is attached to this Tachikawa holder, which is not extremely not as long as the branded Kakimori one, and also just a fraction of the price. And so I'm glad that they came out with this mini version because it's a lot more budget friendly and shorter. So I think that's going to fit into my cases a lot better. So, which is the main reason I purchased this. So let's just try to do this. So it just comes right out by twisting, and it should be the same to put in. So there you go. And yeah, I think the brass really goes well with the forest green over here. So So now that we've unboxed that, it is time to unbox this fountain pen. And there you go. A little bit loose there. Has some dust on it, but I would say this is more like an olive green. It's just so pretty. And let's see. I feel like, oh. So it comes with a converter, which is a good thing. And that's the nib. Write with joy. And it's I got this in a medium nib. I want to experiment more with like shading inks. And yeah, it's actually really comfortable. It's very light. Oh, and does it cap? It does, but I don't think it is meant to be capped because it's way too long the back. And it's so light, so yeah, it's really pretty. Really like that. But I am noticing the molding where it connects, and I'm wondering if there's a way to screw it so that it lines up. But I don't know if that's a thing. So if I put it here, it lines up a bit. Yeah, for the price, it doesn't bother me, and the color is just gorgeous. And it's translucent, so you can see the parts on the inside. So yeah, and then let's see the brochure here. Use and care. Daily use is recommended. Prevent ink from drying out. So it says for air travel, we recommend filling the pen with ink after arrival to prevent leakage. That's something that I need to keep in mind because I had a Twisby leak on the plane. So let's choose an ink for this pen. So I want to choose the closest one to this, and I think I may have one close to this. I think this is close to like an olive green. And this is actually really my favorite type of green, honestly. I love this color, and I'm so glad to add this pen to my collection. I've been really feeling these greens, and this is actually perfect. I'm just looking at it now, and yeah, no, this is definitely perfect. And this is the linen toolbar. It's called Winshan Puchong Tea, and it's a standard ink, and it is totally the perfect match. So let's ink it up. And let's see, how am I gonna ink this up? Let's do our writing test. This nib is just really smooth and pretty wet, but it is a medium nib, and I'm trying to get into more medium nibs so I can have more fun with the shading inks and the sheening inks and even shimmer. So I wouldn't even worry too much about those types of inks in this nib, because at this price point it's going to be more of a relaxing experience as opposed to worrying about any sheening inks and or shimmer in my Sailor nibs. So it will also flow better when it comes to cleaning because it's a medium nib. So I definitely am happy to add such a nib and pen to my collection. This is perfect match with this Puchon Tea ink. I don't think there is a more perfect match. And it's funny because before I received this, unboxed this, I already had a feeling. Let's do some comparisons. Let's compare this pen to the Lamy Safari right here. It's a little bit shorter for sure. Let's get my Sailor Pro Gear. Okay, so it's a bit taller than that. Let's get a Pilot Metropolitan, almost the same height. A Pilot Custom 74. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely not as tall as that. Let's move that over here. And I also want to compare it to the TWSBI. Let's see. So the TWSBI and the Lamy is almost the same. But yeah, that is the height of the pen. So the closest is these two. The Pilot Metropolitan is the closest in terms of body shape and the length. Let me know if you would consider adding the Kakimori Frost fountain pen to your collection. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.